I'm Allison.
And I'm Beverly.
And today we're dishing from Masa 14th, located at 1825 14th Street Northwest in the heart of the 14th Street corridor.
And we have great looking food right here in front of us. Can't wait to dig in. We have, these are pork belly buns, pork belly steamed buns. I forgot the steamed part, but they look so good. I'm so mesmerized. Crunchy shrimp and wild mushroom flatbread and black cod.
These are all some of their best small plates. This place is known for its small plates and also its cocktails. I hear they have maybe more tequila than any other place in the city. And they've just opened their new roof deck. So come for the small plates, come for the cocktails, come for the great atmosphere now that the weather is warm.
And we're dishing with Marie-Laure Elliott from the Alliance Francaise, and you're here to talk about the Urban Core. It's the first ever Alliance Francaise Gala, right?
Yes, exactly. The Alliance Francaise is actually a non-profit that has been serving the local community for 65 years, but believe it or not, this is our first fundraiser, so we're very excited about it. This is a fundraiser for our cultural and academic programs. We give French classes. We offer a lot of cultural events, over 100 a year, so we need the support of the community to do this.
So we know the DC has a very large, very diverse community, but are there really that many French-speaking people here?
There are a lot of French people here. Like, if you want to hear French, go to Zara, and it's incredible. It's
really?
Like all French people just go to Zara every time I go there. I speak French.
What is Zara?
This clothing store.
The clothing store in Georgetown.
See, so everyone's going to listen to this interview just so they can just listen to your accent over and over and over again. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. So, okay, so there's a lot of French-speaking people, and the culture is really fun. And so we're having this fundraiser because...
Well, because we have so many cultural events that need support. For example, we offer a lot of free events to the community. We have actually a lot of French performers coming to the United States. We want, the Americans, the community, to see what French culture is today, contemporary French culture. So, for example, this fundraiser is actually going to be a preview of a hip-hop festival that starts the next day and will go until May 25th. And we have 4 hip-hop French companies who are coming to the district. And they're going to perform at the Kennedy Center for Performing Arts, at the Atlas, at Dance Place. And so they will come the night before to show a preview of their wonderful acts.
That's going to be fun.
So that's one reason to go.
It's really the main word for this event is going to be dancing. There's going to be a lot of dancing and a lot of very nice French foods. We're working with a French restaurant who's going to do a very nice ceviche. We thought we would do like a Mexican twist, since we need to embrace the fact that the event is at the Mexican Cultural Institute, and that's because the Alliance partners with so many local organizations, cultural organizations.
You mentioned that you have a lot of French classes. And now, do a lot of Americans take these classes, or is it French families who are in the diplomatic corps and they have their kids here?
It's a mix, but really, I would say that 80% of our community is actually Americans.
Yeah.
And Francophiles, people who want to use, we have a very nice library, so they come to use the DVDs and borrow the books. And that's actually, this fundraiser is also to help us support the library, because this is something that we feel is very important. A lot of kids use it, so we want to continue, offering a good space for the families when they want to come, borrow books, borrow DVDs.
So I was actually shocked that this is your first fundraiser, because I've gone to so many of your events and they are so well done and so much fun. I mean, dancing, listening to great artists.
Food is always what gets me.
The food is always incredible, and the wine, of course, great French wine.
We'll have a great selection of French wines, and this is interesting. You're saying that we've had a fundraiser for our outreach program in the past, but that was just for the outreach program. This is the first one for everything. So this is like a celebration of everything that the Alliance is, what you just said, and thank you so much for your kind words. And we want every member, every supporter, every partner to feel that this is a chance to show their love and support for the Alliance.
Now, so how much will it be to attend this inaugural party?
We expect about 200 to 300 people.
Okay.
And tell us a little bit about how we can get tickets.
Yes, is there a cost?
To get tickets, yes. The cost are $125 for Alliance Francaise member and $150 for non-members. Includes everything, complimentary valet parking, the open bar, the performances, the food, nice atmosphere, and you can get the tickets on the Alliance Francaise website, which is www.francedc.org. France like the country, DC like District of Columbia.org.
That's pretty easy. We can remember that. We don't have to remember all the rest of it. Well, okay, so you said that this is like the beginning of the hip hop festival.
Yes.
So is this a black tie? What are we wearing? We have to wear something to dance in, right?
Yes, and colorful.
Okay.
Yes.
Colorful cocktail attire.
It'll need to have a certain je ne sais quoi.
Oh, and there will be je ne sais quoi, and macaroons for dessert.
So we alluded to it because you talked about the food and we talked about where this is being held. But another thing that I love is that you're bringing in other cultures as well. So, France and Spain and Mexico, and I know different cultures all together. How do you work, how does the Alliance Francaise work with other cultures to kind of cross-promote different cultures?
We are part of a group called Unique, which is a group of European countries that also want to present cultural programs in DC. So for example, we're part of this group, and we're part of many groups like this. And like I was mentioning before, we work with the Hillwood, we work with the Smithsonian Museum. We try to we feel that our strength is actually that we work with so many partners, and the strong, the more the better, and the stronger. So this is the way we approach most of our programs, really, whether it is for the school, the French classes, or the cultural events.
I love it how accessible you make it, because sometimes they say the French aren't the most friendly, but this sounds wonderful. I can't wait to get involved. And do you all have programs for children? Because I have a small 8-year-old, and I would love to introduce her to this kind of
Absolutely.
cultural.
If you come on Saturday afternoon at the Alliance, there are always programs for children. We have a great library with books in French, but also we have movies in French with English subtitles. So we really try to make it accessible to everyone. We understand that you can like France and French culture without necessarily being fluent. And most of our events are bilingual anyway, so it's really accessible to everyone.
When I
Please
really
do come with your
I think it sounds great, and because I have always been intimidated by the French culture because it's so elegant and so refined seeming, but I think that you're giving me the opportunity to come and do this, and my 8-year-old, I think that sounds amazing.
That would be great. Please do come. We would love to have you. Absolutely.
So this event is open to French speakers and non-French speakers,
Absolutely.
anyone that loves music, anyone that loves dancing, anyone that loves food, anyone that loves wine, anyone that loves to have a good time, right? So you can get the tickets on francedc.org, and we'll be looking forward to that. Thank you so much for joining us, and as
Thank you.
always, thank you for joining us. You can always follow us on Twitter and be our fan on Facebook, and make sure to check in and tell us who you think we should dish with next time.
Au revoir.